we're going to use the Sydney Grace Northern Winter palette. Let me show you what it looks like. And I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have primed my eyes. I have had several sips of coffee and protein shake, so hopefully we can be a little more functional. All righty, so we are going to go in. It's a very soft palette. We're going to go into Sled Dog Race, which is this color. I'll give you a little swatcheroonie on the back of my hand. I'm going to take my favorite little crease brush. I've not been using it, but it is still my favorite. And I'm going to work it into my crease. And it's kind of, even though it's a winter palette, it kind of does give a bit of a Valentine's Day vibe. So I also used, before I forget, my Sigma primer in Earthen. I've fallen in love with it again. So we won't be using my Sigma switch this morning because in the chaos that is my coffee chronicles, I spilled coffee on it. So it's out of commission for today. I'm going to take Eagle Watch pencil brush. Wow, let me swatch that because that just, okay. Dip in there a little more than what I was. Sydney Grace's formula is just amazing. And they're kind of a soft press, and I treat them kind of like babies. So I have to sometimes stop myself and go, hey, psst, dig in there. It's okay. This is what they're made for. We're going to take this shade, which is called Kuya Hoga Valley. I know I just butchered it. I'm sorry. We're going to take it on a fluffy brush and just lay it down on that outside edge. Okay, off camera, I went in with Cranberry Bog, which is this color. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's a very soft pinky tone. And I just went in and kind of blended it up to my eyebrows a little bit, just to kind of pull it together just a bit. I'm going to go into Slay with my finger. That's this first shade in the palette. And I'm going to take it and put it over top of and in the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't moisturize your eyes when you moisturize your face, do that. I don't always think about it, but I do keep a jar of cream next to my bed so that if I forget at night, I got myself covered. Okay, so here's where we're at. I got playing off camera and talking with Ian and just kind of, okay, this is where we land. And I kept blending and playing and blending and playing. Went in again with this infallible brown eyeliner under my eyes. Went back in with this shade. I took a shader brush and went over the brown eyeliner with this shade, and then I used Eagle Watch over top of that. And I've just been kind of sitting here playing with blending and trying to get this how I like it. It's close, and it's going to kind of be, I was talking to Ian, we were having a whole conversation, and I just was piddling. Sometimes it's fun to do that. Do you ever do that? Just sit and play and lose yourself while you're putting on your makeup. So we're going to move forward, and I'm going to tell you something that I do. I put on my under eye cream and my last face cream for my skincare before I do my foundation. I do my skincare, but I don't do like the under eye stuff until after I've done my eyes. And the reason is because I've noticed if there's like fallout or something like that, when I go to clean up the fallout, I wipe off my skincare. And I don't like that. So we're going to go in with the Peter Thomas Roth Fill Fix Under Eye Cream. And then I'm going to put on my day cream, my day wear for my Estee Lauder. I've done all the other steps that I do. So, okay, while the stuff is stuffing, the last cream and stuff is doing its thing on my skin, I put my mascara on and do my eyebrows. I've curled my lashes, and I've gone in, I've done this side. I go in, today I'm using my Estee Lauder Little Black Primer, and just love I just love this stuff. But in the time that it takes for me to seal the lid, I do this different ways. It just depends on the end result that I'm looking for. But I'll grab the Double Wear Zero Smudge Lengthening Mascara, or I'll grab the Turbo Lash. Sometimes I'll skip that step and just go straight to the Sumptuous Extreme. Today we're not skipping that step though. We're going to go straight in with this. And get a good coat over top of that primer. And my lashes right in here are going to do wonky things. They do that regardless of the mascara. So I have a mirror right here that I'm looking in. So if you see me look off to the side, that's what's going on. But they for whatever reason, and it's literally every mascara that I use, they will kind of have to doctor them because they like to play it ugly. Now, this is using the same method that I'm trying to perfect that Erin Parsons showed in her video. Now, today, I'm going to immediately pick up just the plain Estee Lauder Double Wear Sumptuous Extreme. And go over that. The last thing that I'm going to do today, and I'm getting myself kind of back in the habit of choir ready, because That's what's going to happen. This is what I top everything off with. It's the Sumptuous Extreme. I've made a mess with it. Um, Sumptuous Extreme Mascara Waterproof. This is not waterproof. The silver one is. And I go back over my lashes for the last time, choir and stuff like that, with a waterproof mascara for obvious reasons. That one thing I forgot to mention is that I do go through my lashes with something that looks like this. You can get plastic ones. I don't recommend those because I've had several over the years and they break. I've had this one for 9 years. It cleans up. It's metal or stainless steel or something along those lines. It stays. Now, if you're not careful, you will poke your eye out and it will hurt badly. Ask me how I know. I also have applying multiple layers can get clumpy, so you have to let it dry in between, which is the routine that I have, where I kind of, by the time, because what I do is I open it, use it, close it, put it down, pick up the next one, open it, and that's generally enough time for it to dry down well enough for it to be where I want it to be. This has not failed me. Doing it, using this on top of my lashes. I may go back in and put another coat on. Just depends on how they feel, how they look. The under eye cream has a chance to absorb, and the face cream, I finish my eyes, and I use my Sigma Tint and Tame on my brows. Used this. This is there's a few things that this came from Unique, and there's a few things that were really hits for me, so I kept them. Most everything else I threw away or got rid of or gave away or something. Just could not align with that brand. So anyway, let's go. We're going to do the rest of my face. I'll come back and clue you in and show you the final look, because this is getting lengthy and I'm going to run out of time. Big shocker, right? Okay, once again, we're back. I had foundation in my hair, and there may be some left, because there's still some left on the back of my hand. My face today, I went ahead and opened and went in with the 3W2 Cashew. Again, played Mad Scientist with the 2-in-1 Desert Beige. Desert Beige was always my shade. And for some reason now my skin has changed and I'm having the hardest time actually finding a match. So we'll get there. So for now, we're playing Mad Scientist. After I mixed those together, after I started putting it on, I kind of pulled a little bit of the 3W1.5 Fawn. I want to call it Dawn all the time. Fawn, and kind of put it into the mix. Mixed it in with what I had on the back of my hand, just to kind of balance out a little bit better. Before I put that on, I had all of this sitting out right so I could just ping through it, and no, my little brain is just pinging nonsense. So this is the primer that I used, and it is the Double Wear Smooth and Blur Primer. Also used, you've seen me do this several times with the concealer, the Estee Lauder 1N Light. I have to make myself think of that before I say it, because I try to say it real fast and it makes sense to nobody, including me. Went in with the Fenty Cream and petal popping just to put a little bit of color on my cheeks, uh, so that, we didn't look like a corpse. Back to what we're actually doing. I will be wearing, we'll go ahead. And when I do this, it's going to mess up the pretty decoration. This came out of this year's Christmas bonus, um, Estee Lauder bonus. And I'm not sure if I'm going to wear it or not. Putting it on for now. To finish this out, I may switch to a softer shade or put something on to soften it up. Uh, anyway, so these are the colors, the shades of the Sydney Grace Northern Winter palette, and that's what we used on my eyes today, and I like the way the look came out. Leave me your thoughts, comments below. Let me know what you think. I'm trying to get better at not looking down whenever I'm doing things on camera, and I'm trying my best to stop saying If you have any tips or pointers on how to help me stop saying when I'm recording, please help me. Y'all have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. I see the ENT doctor today. Hopefully we will have some wonderful news. Let me back up and tell you, I've seen a physical therapy doctor who is she's a neurologist that specializes uh, in rehabilitation. And I got to tell you, for the first time in a long time, uh, we had a positive conversation. We had a long conversation, and she listened to everything that I had to say. She ordered some imaging. She ordered some medication for me to hopefully help just enough to where I can continue to do what I want to do. And we have some exercises that I'm going to do, and hopefully that's going to be a positive thing. And I told her at the end of our visit yesterday, I said, I have to tell you thank you. I said, because at first I was confused why they sent me to another. She came up as a neurologist, and I already have one. And I asked her, I said, I'm kind of confused as to why they sent me to another neurologist. And we talked a little bit, and she explained to me what she does, and I was like, okay, cool. And at the end of our conversation, I was like, I want to just take a minute and tell you thank you. I said, because for the first time in a long time, I'm walking out of a doctor's office feeling hopeful about my medical issues with my neck and my back, and I appreciate it. I appreciate being heard and not being made feel like it's all in my head and all that other neat stuff that tends to happen when you have chronic pain or chronic illness. So that was very positive. Today we see ENT. I'm hoping that's going to be very positive. Whenever the doctor that I seen last week looked in my ear, he said that the tear was very small, which is good, which is tremendous. So hopefully that's on the mend and the infection is gone. The hearing is still not good in that ear. However, if I have to not even just move my mouth, I will be unquiet come Sunday. Period. Whether I can hear, if I can still hear out of this side, just not this side. So may have to put everybody on this side of me, and yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I thank you all for all of your support, and I thank you for sticking with me through illnesses, through all of the stuff that goes on. I thank you for, just spending time while I'm putting on my makeup. I thank you for subscribing to my channel. I thank you for watching my videos. So y'all have a good day. And we will see you tomorrow. And know that I do truly love you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments. We can agree to disagree. We can respect each other, and I appreciate that. That's wonderful. Anyhow, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm getting all mushy. Gonna test out this waterproof mascara. Y'all, I love you so very much, and have a good day. I have to finish cleaning up again. Dog hair. My favorite thing. Dog hair. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. I'm the mayor's daughter. My name is Vicky. We love you oh so very much. See you. Bye.